Welcome to a brief overview of college and career readiness for the alternate assessment in Kentucky. This work was made possible by a state personnel development grant from the Kentucky Department of Education in partnership with the University of Kentucky's Human Development Institute. This training series will focus on new career-ready measures developed for students participating in the alternate assessment. The measures were developed for inclusion in the state accountability system. The training series will walk you through the basic components of the system and district planning activities. This training series will give you a foundation and understanding of the career-ready measures developed for students participating in the alternate assessment. While learning about the measures, please note that the Kentucky Department of Education is currently developing a new accountability system. The career-ready measures will align to the transition readiness component of the new system. Once the proposed components of the new system are approved by the Kentucky Board of Education, needed edits and tweaks, if any, will be determined. Information about the edits and tweaks will be provided in future training modules. The CCR comparison chart handout is provided to assist with background information and understanding discussed in this module. If you have not downloaded the handout, please pause the presentation and do so now. The CCR intro and rationale for CCR measures for alternate assessment and the talking points for CCR revisions alternate assessment handouts provide historical information and the reasons for the development of the career-ready measures. You may download and review those documents at a time of your choosing. As stated before, the CCR project is funded by the Kentucky State Personnel Development Grant under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. These federal grants provide funds to states for use in reforming and improving their systems for personnel preparation and professional development in early intervention, education, and transition services in order to improve results for children with disabilities. Goal 2 within the Kentucky SPDIG shown on the screen is targeted towards students participating in the alternate assessment. The CCR initiative is linked to increasing and enhancing transition opportunities. The other projects under Goal 2 include the SPLASH project. SPLASH stands for Strategies for Programming Longitudinally for All Students with Severe Handicaps. SPLASH activities work toward increasing student academic achievement. The purpose of the activities of the TALK project, Teaching Academic Age-Appropriate Learning via Communication, is to increase communicative competence for the targeted student population. This slide of the CCR comparison chart handout shows the correspondence between the current college and career-ready components for students participating in the regular assessment and measures for the alternate assessment programs. The correspondence between the assessment processes goes as follows. To be determined college-ready, students in the regular assessment must meet benchmarks on the ACT, Compass, or Coyote. Currently, students in the alternate assessment must meet benchmarks on the TAR to be considered college and career ready. The TAR aligns to the ACT at grade 11. The Transition Attainment Record is a checklist which evaluates the student's readiness in reading, mathematics, and science. In the future, the TAR will align with college readiness only. In the current accountability system, Career Ready has two components, Career Ready Academic and Career Ready Technical. Students must meet both components to be deemed career ready. To be considered Career Ready Academic, students in the regular assessment must meet the requirements on either the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, ASVAB, or the ACT work keys. In the future, students participating in the alternate assessment must meet the benchmarks on a new assessment, the Employability Skills Attainment Record, ESAR. For students in the regular assessment to achieve career-ready technical status, they must meet the benchmarks on the Kentucky Occupational Skills Standards Assessment, COSA, or obtain an industry certification. In the future, students in the alternate assessment will have to complete a career work experience certification process. Students will be awarded Career Ready status by the Office of Career and Technical Education. Bonus points. Students in the alternate assessment will be able to obtain the 0.5 bonus point if they achieve both college and career ready status. To meet this, they would have to achieve benchmarks on the TAR, benchmarks on the ESAR, and achieve the Career Work Experience certification process. Timelines for implementation will align with timelines for scaling up Kentucky's new accountability system. Implementation is in progress according to past and current timelines set forth by KDE. In 2015-16, 4 usability sites were selected, trained, and began initial implementation of the Career Ready measures. District teams in other districts were developed and provided the initial CCR training. During the 2016-17 school year, district team development and initial CCR training continued. Districts previously trained continued piloting the Career Ready products and processes. In 2017-18, the ongoing pilot will continue in all school districts. In 2018-19, the readiness program becomes part of the accountability system. This is the end of Module 1. The focus of Module 2 is the employability and foundational academic standards for the alternate assessment.